Gentlemen, welcome back for the part 2 video. I actually organized all my Pokemon cards and I start getting familiar with them. I did some grade comparisons online, price checks and what have you. Just these are the rejected out of that entire bunch that you saw. These are the cards that I won't be getting graded, and I can show you why. Bulbasaur is a $500 card in gem mint condition. But unfortunately, I don't know if you can see, but there's 3 little dots on the top right corner there. They look a lot deeper in person, and this plastic's actually covering it well. But outside the plastic, you can see, and plus see the white creases on the edge. I forget what the proper term is for it, but they're, that's not grading worthy, for sending into submissions. And same thing with these energies. Just see too much of that white, cardboard show in there when they crease up. But they're still saleable. I mean, they're still nice cards. Like this one, unfortunately. What was the reason? I had a reason why I wouldn't grade it. I mean, it is a nice card. I don't see it. Oh, okay, it's that top left corner. See that? Boom. It's not worth just because of that. That's actually all of these I passed. I'm pretty good for it because I've been collecting cards my whole life. I mean, not Pokemon. Like I said in the previous video, I'm I've been into sports cards for a long time, but that's not worth sending in. I mean, what is it going to come back as 7? Might as well just sell it the way it is. Let someone else put it in their, in their collection. Maybe it's a filler. I don't know. There was a reason why I did not accept this one. I'm trying to find the reason. Well, obviously, I'll go over these again. But for now, with you, Poliwhirl. Too many creases on Poliwhirl. That's a good card. A lot of energies. I have a whole stack of energies you'll see in the top loaders that will be getting graded. I'll get to that momentarily. But in the meantime, we're going to check why I'm rejecting these out of the bunch. Well, that's obvious right there. See the bottom right corner and on the side. So I wouldn't be sending that one. Still a good card. I mean, it's in rather good condition, but it's not, I don't think it's worth sending in. And I don't want to spoil all my good grades by throwing this guy, the professional, give him an easy time. And I'll show you how I set that up. Hopefully he gets into the habit of 9s and 10s, 10s, 9s, 9s, 9s. So that's why I wanted to minimize any any problematic cards, just to keep him at, keep him whizzing by. I'm trying to make his job easy, and that might just work to my benefit, I suppose. All right, so this one was rejected because you can see a lot of the edges there. I mean, still a nice card. Maybe that is a 9. I don't know. I like I said, I'm gonna check these one more time before I call them off permanently. But here's what I am gonna grade. Okay, so these are all the picture cards, and these will be all the energy cards. I got a lot of energy cards coming in. I'm hoping all 9s and 10s. Obviously, shooting for 10. I mean, if there's a couple 8s in there, I won't mind, but I'm going to be spending a lot of money here. I don't know. I'm just thinking it's going to cost like $2,000 or something. No, maybe like $1,000. I don't know. They have bulk submissions and stuff, so I have to get to see if it's even worth it. I mean, that's a lot of money to put out there, but what's the return going to be? And at the same time, I'm preserving these cards in slabs, so you could always look at what the outcome is going to be. This card's in really good condition. You can see those little, you can see the shininess right off the back of the card. Usually, I hope he respects that, because, a lot of people will get grade 10s, but they just won't have that finish, that like manufacturing finish, like as it did when it came, when it came to the store, inside of a pack or box or whatever. But I'm sending this in. As you can see, these are all my top cards. But anyway, you guys, I'm not here for the grading. I'm going to do a follow-up video. I'm going to actually do 2 more videos. One similar to this, where I'm actually looking at the cards and the grades. And then we're going to do a reveal video when the PSA box comes in, which I heard takes about Someone said 6 months, but I could be confusing it with something else. Because it's a bulk submission. But these are the cards here I'm sending in, and the less I touch them, the less dirt will get inside. So I'm not trying to really touch them, you know, that much. So I'm just gonna go over. That's a good one there. These are all good cards if they grade high, and it's just to show you, in case you're wondering. I'll show you a couple corners and everything to see if what you guys think on, you know, perhaps a grade on these. Oh, I hope that's on top. You see like a little speck like that, but thank God that was on the hard cover. But that just goes to show you probably wasn't there when I did it, and it just kicked up somehow. You know, dust is my biggest enemy. I'm not in a controlled room. And I realized, on my first video, I realized they all look mint from the top. And they are. They're all actually in really good condition on the top. But it's when you flip it, that's where the creases show. Like here, this might be a 9 because of those two little white little creases. And that's probably not even from me. That's really probably from the pack that it came out of. And that's the truth about these cards. So if I might get a 9 on that because of those two little white things, which they might count it for natural, like a natural thing. So I don't know. I've never actually done a PSA submission before, so I'm hoping I get a good grader, you know, someone that can see it the way I'm seeing it. This one might get a 10. Oh yeah, 10, 10, 10. Make it around the corner. Yeah, we got a 10, baby. So Weeping Bell, that should get a 10. I'm hoping. But anyway, I'm doing it. I told you I wasn't gonna do it. We're just gonna flip through the cards. We're not gonna grade them. There will be another video. If you guys subscribe, you'll see that in the near future. When I'm ready to actually pack this into a box, I have to get online, write everything out, probably have to paper and pen everything, and then redo it on the PSA website. So just going over these with you. And I made it really easy. So what I didn't mention was these are the what are they called? Card savers, which came out of that pack down there. 50 came, and unfortunately, I ran out of card savers, so I had to go to the basic top loader, which, you know, these I bought this used, and I don't like it because they had a lot of dust inside. I'm trying to minimize the dust, but I had no choice, so I put my best ones in the brand new card savers, fresh out of the pack. First, I put them into soft sleeves, then I put them into the card savers, and I put a little post-it tab on there, so the grader can, you know, hopefully it's just a good gesture and just another way of trying to make his life easy, maybe butter him up a little bit, you know, maybe he'll appreciate that, because I believe I watched a professional PSA grader on YouTube, and that was something that I've you know, I invested time in watching his video. I can't remember who it was, but they explained it, and pretty much exactly what you're seeing is exactly the educational lesson that you got out of that video. Soft sleeve, card saver with a tab, and make sure the adhesive is not above the line on the soft sleeve. As you can see, I'm trying to keep it as parallel as possible, so when they pull the card out, there's no adhesive you know, rubbing onto it and what have you. Basically, I did a good job, I think, and these are all brand new, like as far as the plastics go. So anyway, that's how I'm prepping the PSA submission here, and I think these are all worthy. As, like, you know, I'm not a professional grader, but I do have 20/20 vision and call things for what they are, you know, to the best of your ability. I'm up against the guy that does it for a living, and Machoke, that's a $100 card. If that comes back 10, let's make it around the corner, make it around the corner, make it around. That's the last time I'll do the grading with it. I know you're enjoying it, but I'm limited to time here. I'm enjoying it too. I spent a few hours over. Ooh, I see something. I hope that's not on the card. I spent a few hours here getting this all together. I got a lot of my chops right here. Oh, wait till you see the next guy. You're gonna be happy. No, I didn't find any Pikachus. No, it wasn't Reinhorn. I'm talking about someone else. I'll surprise you, and I'll let you know when that character shows up. I probably gave it away by saying that it was a surprise. Eve, Growl with Charmander. There it is. There's your surprise. So I got like 3 of these. 2 of them have those little white things on them on the back, like right there. But they're definitely gonna come out. They have to come out 9s. I won't accept anything else. But if that were to grade a 10, it's a $335 card. Sold today, November. Oh man, I don't even know. 12th? I'm just gonna say it's the 12th. Just gonna sit over here. It's the weekend. I don't need to remember the date. But oh no, that's on the hard. See that little red speck there? But yeah, I got it off good. So this actually does look like a 10 to me. So hopefully I do get the PSA 10. The fronts look good. It's all about the backs. It's all about the backs. This should get a 10. It's worthy. I mean, there are some scuffs there. That's the only thing holding it back. So I would say 10, but realistically, he's probably going to say 9 because of those little white edges. Very, very minute. Like I said, it was probably natural. Ooh, I got another one? No way. So there is 4. Yeah, I have to, like, when I write everything down, I put ×4. Oh, that's the only thing wrong with this card, so I feel as though that could just get me a 9. Like this, maybe this guy's going to be under UV lighting and everything, but I feel confident because they were in that thing since the first day. That's a good card too. Charlemagne, Charmeleon, Ponyta. Abracadabra. That's a good card. Okay, moving on. Goldeen, Oddish, Cubone. That makes sense. I hope that gets a 10. I hope, the good characters, the popular characters get 10. No, there's no Pikachu, and I had only a couple hollows. There's a trainer card there. That was pretty cool. Nidorina. That's a good card. Let's just check the back real quick to verify the grade. That might be natural to the card. Okay. Moving on. I got a bunch of them. Moving on. These are all the 1999 cards. Okay, just in case you need a close-up to verify for, for the ones that want to learn. I'm learning as I go, too, even though I've always known about Pokemon. Just didn't know all the different varieties and everything, but I'm sure the collectors can appreciate this. There are some scratches. In the previous video, I said it was the top loader. Yeah, this is the top loader, but there are some of these little scuffs on the holographic picture. So I'm hoping an 8. But just because the rest of the card is in really good condition. So I think on the hollows, they're really strict. That's probably where they're looking, is in the holographic fields for grading. All right. So moving on. A lot of copies and doubles, which is good. So I'll have a nice collection. I'm actually getting into it, and I'm also gonna get an ad of it. Venomoth, Meow, Rattata. So these are all submission ready. Now I just have to keep them dust free, because I'm probably going to have to postpone this for another day as far as doing all the typing and writing everything down. And saving the money too, because I'm not sure if this is going to be a $500 thing or a $2,000 thing. I mean, I'm hoping, well, if they're all 9s and 10s, I'm going to be making a lot of money on this. I didn't even count the cards yet. I'm making this video literally on the fly as I carefully did this. This was a project, a very careful and precise task here. See, that hollow has some little I don't want to say scratches, but there's scuffs. That's the only thing holding me back on this Kingston. I mean, I would take a 7. I just want to get it into a slab. Let's see what they say. Oh, Macho, that's going to be a good one. All right, just moving these over, So, realistically, I'm trying to make somewhere in the $20,000 range. I mean, I put the effort into it. I mean, you may say, I don't even make that. It takes a long time to make that kind of money. Very long time. And I'm an adult, guys. If there's any children watching, that's a lot of money. So I'm hoping the 20. I mean, obviously, the more the better. But that's what I'm hoping. These are all energy cards. I'll just chop it up for you. It's already a 16-minute video, but I have all the energy cards here. And they're in good condition because I inspected it to the best of my ability. I'll probably inspect it one last time through the hard tops with a magnifying glass just to double check on everything, and then prepare, and go through the due process. All right, folks, thanks for watching. As always, please subscribe to the G Money P90 channel. I have coins, I have comics, I have sports cards, I have Pokemon cards now. You'll see, I just come across some cool stuff, and I'm pretty good. I'm pretty fundamental within different varieties of different types of hobbies that I get into. This is pretty cool because I think I decked it out for what Pokemon is. You know what I mean? I wash my hands very good. When you deal with cards, you want to have your hands oil free. So wash them really good, make sure they're dry. Thankfully, my hands are dry, so it won't affect the card. So when you touch the cards, you're not putting prints on them or anything. My hands are dry. I know because I'm also a coin collector, and as you can see in my videos, I deal with coins, very expensive coins, and how to handle them carefully. So I have the idea. Plus, I have a background of collecting cards, so I know how to, you got to be diligent, fast, and careful at the same time. Well, minus the fast part, but for me, I kind of pulled it off a little bit here, and I did the best of my ability. And pretty much they're safe. They're in. The hard part is getting them into this position right here. This is the hard part. I mean, there's a lot of, room for error. But I think I did a good job. I think I preserved the quality of all the cards, the condition of all the cards, exactly the way I pulled them out of that container, exactly the way they were stacked into that container the time they came out of the box. So I am the first handler was me, but I handled it twice technically. So you can, but it was me, ultimately it was me that these came out of the original boxes from me. I am the original owner. It's not like these were passed to me from another collector, in a time sense. So I'm happy knowing that. That's why I'm pretty confident in the grading process here. So folks, thanks for watching. And as always, please subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.